And while it has been on the warm side, actually temperatures are running about average for this time of year, which looks to be a trend taking us through next week. Mostly sunny skies all day today. It would have been nice if we had maybe a stronger cold front to kind of knock our humidity down a bit, but relatively speaking, this is average. 68-degree dew point. Current temperature at Kenner is 87. Very light wind, so not much of a breeze outside either, but today's high of 87. We might have hit 88 degrees, but that is still on average for this time of year, and certainly a whole lot better than we were in 2019 when our high was 98 degrees. So it can be much, much worse than it has been. And thankfully, as I said, it does look like our more normal temperatures will prevail through the weekend and next week. In the 80s outside with very light winds across the region, and dew points, again, manageable, 60s, lower 70s. And that's about where we're going to stay for the coming days. Might have a little reinforcement of some slightly less humid air. Dew points maybe more lower mid 60s, but the models have not been very aggressive with any real dry air moving south. But even so, the dew points look to be more about where we had been yesterday, today, through the weekend and next week. There is no sign of any kind of a surge of Gulf tropical moisture coming back in. So while it would be nice if we had had maybe a bit of a drop in our temperatures and humidity, nothing extreme is anticipated for the coming days. So maybe not quite to the awful range, but more of our typical humidity for mid-September. The upper disturbance that is 2 hour north now, no longer Francine. It's now more of a mid and upper level feature. Still shows some signs that in the coming days may try and sink back southward. Now, not expecting any redevelopment, even if this low were to get into the Gulf, because this is no longer really a surface-based feature. But what it is going to do is help to, one, keep kind of a northerly flow in place. So again, really not getting into that tropical moisture coming back at us, but also may help to trigger a few spotty showers. Going with maybe about a 10% chance for tomorrow. Most of us won't see any rainfall, but we may see a little bit more cloud cover and kind of some wraparound moisture as we head into Sunday at about 20% and maybe at the very most 30% for Monday. So not that we need any more rainfall. What rain we are anticipating through early next week is not going to be very much at all. And again, it is all in association with this disturbance, which over time is actually going to merge with a feature that is off the East Coast, kind of pushing inland. It actually has a medium chance of developing into a tropical system as it moves toward the Carolinas. But as far as impacts to us go, it will just maintain that drier pattern, keeping us on the drier side without much in the way of a surge of Gulf moisture. So while the humidity, yes, it'd be nice if it did come down, we are not expecting the humidity to worsen certainly over the coming days. And again, those rain chances looking forward, only about 20-30% as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. Checking out the tropics, one area that had been highlighted, this was Invest 94. Now the Hurricane Center has 0% chance of developing. That area I was talking about that will be off the East Coast has a shot at maybe developing into something tropical before it moves inland. And then the other area is Tropical Storm Gordon. It has developed in the eastern Atlantic. Thankfully, the track keeps it out over the open Atlantic waters, and in fact, model guidance suggests, and based on the Hurricane Center's forecast, is that it will dissipate over the Atlantic water. So at the moment, not worrying about anything threatening the Gulf for the next 7 days, 7+ days looking at long-range models. 88 our high tomorrow. Again, maybe a little bit more cloudiness and a few spotty showers as we get into Sunday through Tuesday, but otherwise a fairly boring forecast. Boring in September is just fine by me.